Hello, my name is Cindy and I am here to craft with you today. Today we're going to make tie-dye t-shirts. So it's something that is fun and anybody can do. This is meant as a step-by-step course that you can follow along while I do some of these t-shirts. So hopefully it'll give you some ideas and get you inspired. To begin, you'll need some supplies. It's easiest if you have a pan with a rack on top so that the dye can flow underneath. I like to use soda ash. You can easily get it in the laundry department of Walmart or any retailer. It's only a few dollars and you can find it near the borax for those people who like to make slime. And you'll need some rubber bands, tie-dye kit. You will need some gloves and also a washable marker. Some of these items are already found in the tie-dye kit, so it will make it even easier for you. I always think it's easier too to have a drop cloth. It'll just help you clean up your mess later. So the first thing that I'm going to do is mix up the dyes. So mixed up the dye. You can see all the different colors that I have here. This kit was easy. All you had to do was add water up to the top. If you wanted weaker colors, you could use 2 different bottles and just dilute it. If you wanted stronger colors, you could just add less water. On this shirt, we're going to try a reverse tie-dye. So you need to start with a black shirt, and then you also need bleach for this one. You'll need a bottle for it, and make sure you wear gloves when you handle your bleach on your shirt. How I'm going to fold it this time is I'm going to start at the corner, and then I'm going to just twist it and add the rubber bands. So to begin, I'm just gonna this will be the focus point that I want. So everything else, I just kind of want push to the side. Put that sleeve there. Sometimes it's hard to know what to do with the long sleeves. So that's going to be the focus point, and then I'm also going to twist it. Maybe I'll keep those. Then you can get your rubber bands. And you just want to get it so that it kind of keeps it in place how you want it to. So I'm going to actually put another rubber band toward the top in hopes that it'll keep the twist in a little bit better. All right. So once you get your folding how you like it, you can pull back your drop cloth again. Here's my tie-dye pan. Make sure you put on your gloves. It's also a good idea to, when you're bleaching, to have a well-ventilated area. So we do have our window open. All right, in here I have my bleach, so I'm just gonna spray it on. So when you're using bleach, it's not going to be it's not going to turn a perfect white. It'll be, well, a lot like my jacket, which has had a few bleach incidents of itself. It'll turn kind of an orangey color, but it does give the dye a really interesting look when you dye over it. So you can already see it starting to lose its color fastness over in these areas. Flip it over, make sure you do that on the other side. Yeah, make sure you have a drop cloth for this one, that you're not bleaching or ruining any surfaces. All right. So for now, I'm just gonna put this in a bag and I'm going to place it, just thought maybe I'd place it outside in the sun for a while and see what happens. When I'm finished with that, I will rinse it out, and then you can actually, you can apply the dye right on it, or you can take it out and actually spray the dye on, or pour the dye on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a bag. Some people might also choose to keep it this way too. It's getting to be kind of a trend where they're just the reverse tie-dye with the bleach is kind of a trend. All right, I'm gonna go put this outside. All right, so this one is the unveiling of the reverse tie-dye. We added bleach yesterday. As you can see, it really didn't take that much, but as you look deeper into the folds, it is still black. So we're gonna try and see how it turned out. You can leave it as it is with the bleach. I mean, this turned out like a pretty gray, but I think we're gonna try and add some dye to it. You can do it before while it's still in this shape, or you can do it after because of the black delineations. You shouldn't be able to see it. So, do you want to help me take off these rubber bands?
Yeah.
And we'll see how the pattern turned out.
Yeah.
All right. These are on there kind of tight.
Yeah.
Are you having a hard time getting it? bands. Some of these rubber bands are a little bit brittle too. I wonder if that's because of the bleach. So, and of course it's been rinsed very thoroughly. So, because you don't want to have bleach on your hands, especially not without gloves on. All right, are you having a hard time getting that one? Look, there you go. Can you get it? I'm gonna get it. There you go. Now I think you'll have an easier time getting it. Ooh, yeah, some of these are on there pretty tight, aren't they? Tighter than the last ones. All right, so let's take a look and see what this looks like. This could be interesting. And admittedly, this is my first reverse tie-dye, so this is a little bit new to me too. So what we have here is the reverse tie-dye. You can see the lighter gray areas where I added the bleach, and then there is a little bit of the kind of rust colored area that you get with the bleach. If you remember, I started on the side, and then I cinched it right about there and added a rubber band, and then right about there. It was in order to try and get kind of a circular shape. So that's kind of, I thought it would be fun to try it a little bit on the side as a different focal point. So that's kind of what we have there. And yeah, the next step would be to add dye. So, and this will be your shirt. All right, here we are. We're gonna start adding our dye to our reverse tie-dye t-shirt. We'll see how it turns out. This will be kind of interesting because this is our first time doing it too. So apparently you can add the dye while it's still in its shape before you take it out, or you can add it afterwards. So we'll see. This could get kind of messy, but this will be our experiment too. All right, first we're gonna add some pink.
Ooh.
What do you think?
That looks good, Mom.
Good.
In that case, I love pink.
You love pink? Good. So the dye, you can add it after because of the black. You won't be able to see. So it should take into the gray areas, but we'll see. It's going to be pretty subtle, I think. All right, so we have pink there. I think we're just gonna kind of fold it just for space sake. And then what should we add next?
Blue.
Blue? Let's add a little bit of this and see how it looks.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay. All right, a little blue on your shoulder.
That blue looks really good.
All right, so now we're gonna try and do a little bit into the pattern there. Let's do a little bit of this color. Put some right here. So I think we're gonna get a little on the table here. We'll do it up to there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
All right.
I love that.
Excellent.
Is it gonna be a spiral or something?
Not really a spiral, more like a circle, and it'll be coming out from the side of you. What do you think about that? Good? All right.
Ooh, green. I think it's gonna look pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too.
You just pour it.
All right. Yep, this could get a little messy. I think we're gonna get some on the table.
Not the real table, right?
Not the real table, you're right, on the tablecloth, huh?
I wonder what this is gonna be.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Hopefully it turns out really cool for you, huh? All right. What's another color you like? Should we do this color green?
We said do.
You like that one again? Okay. All right, you'll see Carissa's all dressed up because she's in the, what did we call it? The splatter zone, huh? And then, what do you say we try just a little bit of red?
Little some here and here. Little dots.
Little dots? Because I'm trying to make a little bit of a rainbow. Should we do a little bit here? Okay, we'll do a little bit here. What do blue and purple make? I mean, blue and red make. I think I already told you. I think I gave it away. Makes purple, huh? All right, we'll add some green. What's your favorite color? You like all of them. Yeah, you like green and pink. I'm gonna add all along the sleeve.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hope that it mostly went through. I think it did. So usually I think you'd flip it over, but this is pretty saturated.
What's saturated?
That's a great question. Saturated means it's filled to the brim with liquid. In this case, dye, huh?
Mom, I think I know what to do.
Okay, what's next?
It's
That one? All right, good choice. We'll do that one on the sleeve. All right. So, there's our shirt. You can see it. You can see some color on it. This is a big mess, huh? But sometimes it's fun to make messes. All right, so we'll let this sit for about 24 hours, and then tomorrow we'll have an unveiling and we'll see how this one goes. Our little experiment, huh? What do you think?
good.
Good? All right. And now we have the reveal of the reverse tie-dyed shirt. If you'll remember, we started with a black shirt and then we used bleach to make the white lines, and then we rinsed out the bleach and we actually put the color right on the shirt. So a couple things I would do differently for next time is I would make sure that, well, I would still keep it wrapped up when I rinsed out the bleach, because I do think it got really messy when we put the dye on. Also, we did wait a day before we put the dye on to the bleached areas, and I think it caused the reds and the oranges not to turn out very bright, but we still got a really neat result because of the blue and green that's on there. So I think it's still pretty successful. So those are things I would do for next time. What do you think about your new shirt?
Yeah, it's a little gray, but I love that one and the one we did last time.
Oh, very good. I'm glad you like it. Do you want to try it on? Okay. What do we do to try it on?
Try it again.
Try it again. I don't know if that one worked. Wow, that looks great on you. What do you think about your new tie-dyed shirt?
Good.
Yeah, it looks great. Well, this is the reverse tie-dyed shirt. If you'd like to see some more of the different shirts that we've made, just hit like and subscribe, and you can see some of our other tie-dye videos.
Bye. It washed off.
It does. The dye does not wash off.
No,
That's why it's so
permanent.
important.
You want to get it on your clothes or your skin.
Permanent means forever. That's why we wear gloves.
Probably
Okay.
don't want to sit on your knees.
Yep.
Do you have anything to say to the cameras?